Peggy 18.
White wolf, at last. I come for her of the prophecy. Every decision you make will bring devastation. Each choice will lead to a greater evil.
Usa tus sentidos de brujo para explorar las mesas de los aperitivos. Buah, pues me he inflado ahí a coger cosas, ¿sabes? Vale, estamos cerca, estamos cerca. Lo correjo.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
¿Just scared?
Someone beating the toys.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. Gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Sigámoslo, sigámoslo, sí, sí, sí. A ver. Vamos Geralt, acelera un poquito. A ver. Joder, estoy volviendo aquí otra vez. Vale, es la puerta del fondo, ¿no? ¿O qué? Sí, es la puerta del fondo. Ya está. ¡Quitaos, coño! Que os quitéis, cojones. A ver, ¿qué es esto?
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
No digas nada que nos has visto,
I
¿eh?
hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly...
No se sentía nada que... Ah, ya, ya.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
Ya,
That must be him. We
seguro.
must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Vale, usa tus sentidos de brujo para seguir el olor. Ok. Vale, a ver qué tenemos por aquí. Ana, porfa, quítate. Vale. Tenemos dos puertas en la de la izquierda. Yo obviamente voy a meterme primero en la de la derecha. Cerrada, pues nada, joderse. Open the door. Una caja. ¡Ah! Se la han cargado. Me cago en la puta
That
de
must be
Dios.
Cecilia.
Vale, hombre.
No pulse. We're too late.
Vale, hombre.
He slit her throat.
Sí, la han rajado.
The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shh, no corras.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
No mola. ¿Y por qué te has quitado la máscara? ¿Tú eres tonto? ¿Para qué te quitas la máscara? Vale, hombre Cintra. Vale, usa tus sentidos de brujo para seguir al resto de los balcones. Vale. Primero, antes que nada... Mierda, no tengo inventario. No tengo inventario.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Oro, 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 oro. Ven para acá. Que es el más cruel que soy, ¿eh? Tenemos aquí una pobre chica. Le han rajado el cuello, le han hecho otra sonrisa. Y yo aquí mangando. Joder, me da rabia no tener...
Torn down the door, made a platform. It's his. Must be pretty strong too.
Cerrado. Algo más de mierda.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Hay pisadas, sí. ¿Esto es una escalera? ¿Puede ser? Sí, correcto. Muy bien. Venga, va. Me ha vibrado el colgante. Mal.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Joder, buen toro. ¿Y esto? ¿Qué pasa aquí?
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
¿Se ha peleado contra alguien? Ah. Hostia puta, esto es...
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone tried to grab it.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
Bloodstains.
Hasta ahí llegamos, Geralt. Ha robado, ¿verdad? Aparte.
But it's not what he came for.
Ah, no, no lo ha robado. Vamos a ver la mancha de sangre de aquí fuera.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Joder, de gran
Precious
valor.
stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Links of a snapped chain.
Una lucha. No.
Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Vamos, que robaron, ¿no? El tío, aparte de esto, ha robado algo. Ha intentado robar algo. No queda muy claro lo que es, pero ha intentado robar algo. Cuchillo, vale.
Hunting knife.
Ya tenemos el arma.
Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Sí, lo mató.
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Así que el ladrón es el que terminó mal herido.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
Joder, pedazo, ya que te lleva la pava, ¿no?
I'll alert
Eso
the
tiene que valer una
staff.
fortuna.
Have them set
A ver si
up
eso podemos
where it
mangar.
was. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
Eso, cuéntanos, cuéntanos. A ver si nos puedes aclarar algo, hija mía.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do?
Por eso no terminó de robar
Summon
el
the
collar.
guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the
Y él
window.
cayó por la ventana.
Just so.
Fue muy imprudente, sí. Pero es que es extraño. ¿Cómo pudo, no sé, una tía valiente, ¿no? No sé. Normalmente las
None too
tías
wise
estas no
picking a
solían ser
fight
así.
with an
Pero bueno.
armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament.
No es
but
porque seas
plunged into
mujer,
an
sino es
eye,
por
it
tu
can be
clase
as
social, más que otra
effective
cosa.
as a blade.
Eres una burguesa. Y las burguesas no se limpiaban ni las uñas, se las limpiaban, que es distinto.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
¿Y para qué quieren un collar familiar? ¿Qué ha abrido ese
Heart of
collar? ¿Qué será?
Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
Qué sospechoso.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
Sí, el patrón.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Mira, Duntine, justamente he estado antes por ahí y he hecho una misión secundaria. Que por cierto, no la he grabado. Fallo el mío.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Pues os digo, resulta que hay una misión secundaria por ahí que tienes que limpiar, pues una cueva, ¿vale? Que posteriormente se convertirá pues en una bodega de vinos. Y no la he grabado, porque, bueno, a ver, la he grabado y no la he grabado. Estaba probando Shadowplay porque he oído por ahí, han comentado varios youtubers de que se ha actualizado el Shadowplay, que ahora va mucho mejor, que está en tal, que está en cual. Lo he probado y es la misma mierda de siempre. No sé qué dicen ellos que lo han mejorado y tal. Será que a lo mejor no lo habían usado en su vida o habrían usado las primeras versiones y al verlo ahora han dicho, oh, impresionante, pero es el mismo Shadowplay que dejé de usar yo hace medio año, así que no sé. Pero bueno, vamos a seguir.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
A ver. Yo sospecho de ella, ¿eh?
Any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
You were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence?
No, no
Not
es
something I'm
coincidencia, no.
willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
Podría ser.
It could be something else altogether.
Atentar contra la vida de Ana, puede ser.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
No fastidies, tu
She
hermana.
left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
¿Tan mala era tu hermana que piensas eso?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Maldita.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born
vale, un
during the
eclipse.
wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I
Es una
recall
persona
one
mala
such
porque es
situation.
mala.
She
No le
persuaded
eches la
Cedric
culpa a
the
los
Cool
astros.
God that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother.
Ahí va.
She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Es que también es imbécil el tío, ¿eh?
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Menuda hermanita, tú.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had
Yeah.
something she didn't.
Here, that's normal
Y
for
como tú
sisters.
ahora eres la duquesa, ella quiere
True.
estar en su lugar.
I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen
Tiene
princess
su lógica.
satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Sí, tiene su lógica.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
Vaya por Dios. Yo que pensaba cortarle la cabeza.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend,
Whoa!
Detlef, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you
Uf,
here
uf,
at
uf,
Oriana?
uf, uf,
They came
uf,
to pay me a
uf.
surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages.
Siglos, literalmente.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Sí. Completamente cierto.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could
Dios, que la tienes al lado, la bestia, la tienes al lado.
Going toe to toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options: to kill
Matar o morir.
or be killed.
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. What might the monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
Sí.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
Situación
I
más
believe we're
tensa,
running
Dios mío.
short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Hay que hablar, hay que hablar. Eso de traerlo a la mesa, hay que hablar. Está claro que hay que dialogar con el
An
vampiro,
exceptional
pero...
conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the
Vaya,
Duchess
vaya,
of
sí,
East.
sí.
My.
Highly
Todos reunidos en la
exceptional,
misma
Regis.
mesa.
Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me
Explica,
explain.
explica.
He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Ya. ¿De qué cadena conoces a Oriana?
She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Correcto.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean
Yeah.
to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
A ver si tenemos suerte y esto acaba bien. Porque no sé por qué me huele que esto va a acabar en un baño de sangre.
Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Pelota que eres.
Gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Qué mal está el plan. Está muy mal.
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Sí, ¿verdad? Mejor no le decimos nada, ¿o qué?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Vale. Hecho, pues nada. Vamos para allá. Bueno, a ver qué hora es. Sí, mejor una vez acabemos esta misión lo dejamos aquí y continuaré luego. Vale, se llena. Toma el castillo. Reúnete con Damien en el molino del conde de Croix después de medianoche. A ver si me salta lo de completar. A nivel 49, muy bien. Vale. Cartelito. Joder. El hombre Cintra. Completado. Vale. Nueva misión. Toma el castillo. Vale, perfecto. Pues nada, vamos a... Primero, antes que nada, a cambiarnos las ropas. Porque esto es una mierda lo que llevo puesto. Pam, pam. ¿Esto qué es? Oh, no los llevaba puesto los pantalones. Vale, vale, vale. Pues nada, esto lo podemos ir a dejar a Viña Bianco y ya está. Vale. Pues nada, vamos a guardar. Pues nada, gente, como siempre, ya sabéis, muchas gracias por ver mi vídeo hasta el final. Ya sabéis, si os ha gustado, pulgarcito arriba, pasar el vídeo a favoritos y compartirlo con los amigos, que es lo más importante. Nada, como siempre, muchas gracias y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Venga, hasta luego.